Okay, then. I know you jumping over to it. Just love me.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their teams to victory. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Newton's Panthers.
Larry, with a beautiful skyline towering just to the right of us, you get a look inside Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line with the Seattle Seahawks. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll run. This is Jonathan Stewart. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
That's a big run, guys. Like that shit.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg.
Keep pounding.
And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, I mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Stewart on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him, bro.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Here's Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We've been together a little while now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as nifty? Because that's what I think of when I see Greg Olsen on the field. His ability to run routes, create space and separation and make those catches downfield.
Sure consistent. The numbers the last couple of years almost identical, and both over 1,000-yard seasons. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you.
Get all the way down here. Not down. Get no touchdown.
And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. So now off goes Newton, and on comes the kicker, Graham Gano. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run out of. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They start on the ground with Rawls. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you run your mid blitz, sometimes do you do? Do you on like pencil lineman or something? Double leg up. Yeah, I think they done passed the shit out of this blitz.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin.
But don't get no pressure.
A very solid gain of 27.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. First down, this is Rawls. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 4-6 defense, they were daring him to run the football. They ran it. A little football 101. Take us through what the 4-6 defense is, Charles.
So what you're trying to do with your big defensive front is cover the interior offensive lineman, the center, and the 2 guards, and make it difficult if you even want to think about running the ball inside. If you can control them, that allows the linebackers and the safeties to run free and get to the ball carriers. And that play worked really well. No gain.
On 2nd down, Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, how did he drop
it?
That,
they were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On third down, Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. First down, Seahawks, Wilson to Baldwin. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Back to the ground attack. It's Rollins.
Oh, man.
And an alley to
Hey, get the
run.
fuck out of here, man.
And all the way in.
This dude got stuck behind his own man. Couldn't go nowhere. Normally you trip, man. Get out of here. I touch my own man like that. I trip up.
Strike for 6.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game.
But this Thomas Rawls.
Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
Yeah,
You have to have a good guy carrying the
what has
ball
Thomas
too, right?
Rawls done in the last 3
You need
years?
that difference maker
Nothing.
the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Man, you gotta be playing and shit to damn get a good rating.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Like
Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Eddie
because
Lacy,
you're exactly
thank you.
right. They're none too pleased.
Eddie Lacy is a known trucker.
6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3
Why
points.
did they just make Eddie Lacy so garbage?
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
I don't get the developers of Madden, bro. They don't even know what they want to do.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And Olsen over the middle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. Out to the flat. That's complete.
Ain't no way Michael Bennett running with McCaffrey sideline to sideline.
They'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
I want to be with you. I want to be with you. Would you love me?
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bird. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really...
Oh, my God. Great block set on 3. Great block set on 3.
Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
How about 5?
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
No, I'm telling you, boy, you get all the way down the field, don't get 7, boy. That just
Pilardi.
put a cramp in your whole goddamn play style.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And pump the brakes, Larry. Pump the brakes. We are ready for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with some.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Luke Kuechly.
Sit in there, he.
Handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Look, Carolina had a number of issues last year, and that's why they slumped to 6-10 after Super Bowl appearance.
Uncle Luke Kuechly
wasn't a problem.
Uncle Luke Kuechly.
47 total sacks. That was just one behind Arizona, who led the lead.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for them, young corners, they gave up a lot of big plays.
Wilson to the Seahawks, looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
They caught that, man. Come on.
That's Richardson.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
24 on the 3rd down conversion. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Being chased out left.
Oh, my God. I missed the whole damn hit.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Why can't give up these 3rd and longs?
Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Second down, 8. Here's Wilson.
Tommy Davis. I love the way you punish that guy. Punish him. A.K.A. finish him.
Good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt.
I don't know what's up with that Tommy Davis dude, but that nigga be letting that goddamn move.
This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build.
I'm telling somebody's offside.
Throw left side.
Man, come on, computer.
So offside's the call, and they
What? Do not
understandably
do no
decline
goddamn thing.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's
I can see if I went outside with a computer running outside with no aggressive.
Management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. It's caught outright by Graham. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Second down, wrong.
Then I made him spring that shit.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas Rawls, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
I would not.
And the
Seahawks, if I see my defense beat, I would not call a tie by the take that.
He certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or...
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. K.J. Wright coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for
I always push the wrong button, hit a panic mode, and push the
very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. Shift together here from the D-line. Here's Newton now on second down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. He got 29 yards that time.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On first down, Newton.
Oh, my God, man. Oh, man, wouldn't even go up the damn field. Good
Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas.
Good play.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they're going to go for 2.
I'm walking my boy now.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That one goes for 24 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
From the red zone now, Newton. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Devin Funchess, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
I be forgetting you got to down to a quarterback at time on your boy Russell.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Counterplay, Rawls. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, boy, you know it ain't good for one, though. Don't act like that.
The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 17. Now Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 33. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson.
Boy, how does that outs play work like that, man?
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting
Hate these
across
super
midfield
playbook
and
ass
across
dudes,
the
man.
45-yard
Just bring it outside anytime
They'll
they
get
walk.
23 yards there. And that'll be good for a Seattle first down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And he's got some space here. Got some real estate inside the 30, 20. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 36 yards.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, the clock is definitely their friend.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that run wasn't very successful. They did have a big one on the previous play. So you get the sense that the offense is probing around, trying to find the ones that are going to work. And when they find them, they'll keep coming back to them.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Oh, look at the juke. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be.
Held down Russell Wilson with no touchdown passes, but I lose the game. I just say more about me. Exactly. Who does that say more about me or him? Oh, man, I suck. What's up, man? My boy Killer. Why can't I get it together with Cam no more, man?